Hi friend from YouTube, how are you? This is teacher Giovanni speaking, and today I want to talk to you about grammar. Grammar in any language is so important, but there's one point to consider when talking about grammar. Any kind of grammar, is English grammar or Spanish grammar, whatever, is that we should not start learning a language using grammar. It can sound strange for you. Why not? You may think, why not? It's because simply if you start by grammar, let's say grammar style in subject and the predicate of the sentence and the part of the sentences and the time and the tenses of the verbs, etc. And that is very important. Of course it is. You should know verbs and tenses of the language you are learning, English or another language. But the thing is, when you learn a language by grammar, using grammar, your mind become blocked. How is this? Your mind is like let's say in this case become like a patio when you build a wall and then you build another wall and then you build another wall. Because when you think in grammar, for example, if you think in present perfect and if someone said to you, okay, make a sentence with an present perfect, and you start thinking, if you know the structure, you will think and you start thinking like for example, I have, then you think again, then you think again, and you think again. What does mean? What does it mean? It means that you have to think too much before speaking. And in any language, if you think too much, it will be boring for you, it will be boring for others who are waiting for you to speak instead of thinking on a structure. So when you learn English by grammar, you block your mind because you start thinking in grammar instead of just speaking. Well, what should be the solution for that? When you learn a language, English or other, you should listen a lot. Listen a lot. Then again, a question. What if I don't understand what I'm listening? Well, still listen, because if you don't expose to the language, you will hardly pick up the language. You will hardly understand later on. So you should start with material for beginners, listening for beginners, and why not include some material for advanced? Why? Why should I start? I'm a beginner and I should listen something for advanced learners. It's because most of the time people who are in the basic level keep themselves for too long there. So when you expose yourself to advanced material, it's much easier and it will be faster to pick up new sentences, more structured sentences, and will be very useful for you to learn. So listen is the solution. Learn by listening. Even when you are doing something else at home, listen. If you are cleaning, listen. If you are cooking or doing something else, listen English. If you are doing exercises, physical exercises, turn on your phone or your computer, but listen English. Listen to radios in English, radios online. Listen to material in English. Listen. Now, there's another point regarding grammar. If you are learning English for examinations, that is a different point, because if you're learning English for examination, probably you had to learn grammar, but still listening will be more useful for you. Grammar is more difficult and sometimes boring in many languages. So that's why I advise to you guys that learn English by listening. Listen to um, beginner materials for material for beginners, and mix with advanced materials. Yeah, for you to pick up very fast or as soon as possible and that idea, that structure. Learn English by listening. That is my message to you. Avoid grammar at the beginning. Maybe later on when you speak the language you can study more grammar, English grammar or any other kind of grammar, any depending on the language you are learning. And that is my message to you. And thank you for listening, and thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel and have a nice day. Goodbye everybody. Bye bye.